Of a shock hitting our community right now after a series of deadly and gruesome attacks on innocent people in Rockford. It's a very complex case. It is really hard to follow, leaving people with so many unanswered questions. And as journalists here, we're going to try to get those answered for you. Many of us waking up how this could have ever happened. The victims ranging in ages from a teenager to someone in their 60s. And among the dead, a beloved mail carrier who many say was always a light in their neighborhood, always smiling. We see these carriers daily become, have a relationship with them. Looking ahead, counseling services are going to be offered this morning and through the night. A vigil is also planned this afternoon as families are grieving over 4 lives lost and 7 people injured. That does include one person fighting to survive. Now we're continuing to look and really recognize those victims. As we mentioned, the postal inspection, the service confirming that a mail carrier is among those victims. A 15-year-old, a 63-year-old, a 49-year-old, and a 22-year-old killed in this random attack, or what is believed to be random. Now here's what we know. Police first responding to Holmes Street at around 1:15. Police say the suspect later invaded a home near Florence Avenue and Eggleston Road. A woman inside trying to run from him, then being stabbed in the face and the hands. Now he's still being treated in the hospital. Another person tried to intervene, that person also getting hurt, reported to be in stable condition. The suspect was arrested on Cleveland Avenue. Police telling us there are a lot of moving parts in this investigation. So, we're showing you the map on there, trying to break it down for you. They're trying to do the same thing. Leaders, though, calling this a senseless act of violence.
I think like most Rockfordians, just totally shaken by this act of violence and the impact that it's having now on multiple families' lives.
We're doing everything we can to keep everyone safe in our community, but this kind of act of violence is not going to continue to be tolerated, and I want to please let everyone know that the great work that everyone in these agencies, the Rockford Fire, Rockford Police, the Sheriff's Department, all these agencies come together and collaborate to really keep us safe.
Now, new this morning, we believe this is the suspect tied to those attacks on Winnebago County court records, showing us Christian Ivan Soto is facing 11 charges of intent to kill and injure and 2 counts of home invasion. Again, a motive is unknown. His court date is set for later this afternoon. We'll let you know what happens with that. Now, loved ones of the families of those victims, really anybody in our community, we want to remind you there's a vigil starting at 2:30. It's going to be right in that neighborhood at Charles Street and Eggleston Road. Now, if you're feeling like maybe you've looked through security camera footage, or maybe the news that we're reporting is a little too much for you, maybe you're feeling uneasy, we do want to remind you there's counseling services starting in about 2 hours from now. It goes from 9 a.m. until 8 p.m. It's going to be at Flynn Middle School. And then if you can't make it today, or maybe you're not, maybe you're feeling this tomorrow, it's Friday from 10 o'clock to 5 o'clock. It is free of charge. It is all about just supporting our community during this time.